Disciple Jim, Harvest Faith Ministries. It is Monday, January 23rd. We're going to talk today about what it is to be a listening ear, how to be a listening ear, and 6 or 7 ways that you can be a listening ear, and what you need to do when you are being a listening ear, using the Holy Word as your guidance. Everything we talk about today is based upon the gospel, and it is being a listening ear through, as in Christian counseling. So look at everything in that respect, and if you have questions, please message when you see this video, message where you're from, and if you have any questions, please put them in the message, and I'll be sure to cover that topic before we're finished with this series. In today's high-tech world, high speed, high stress, communication, people, is more important than ever. Yet, we devote less and less time to listening to one another, listening to our spouse, listening to our children, listening to our friends, listening to our co-workers. We get so easily distracted, we just focus on our headset, what we're doing, and we just do not listen properly to anyone. And that goes for pretty much everyone who's going to listen to this. Most of us, and many of us, are poor listeners to begin with. We get easily distracted, and really listening to someone is one of the best gifts that we can give them. We talked about this last year. A listening ear is one of the best gifts that we can give anyone. So keep that in mind as we go through this small study. The gift of time and a listening ear is so vital in today's world to so many people that they're crying out for help, and we just got to learn how to recognize that and then how to be a listening ear, what we need to listen for. So today we're going to focus on what we need to listen for, the various steps that we need to take to hear that person when they're speaking to us. Whether it's at work, at fellowship, someone coming off the street, someone through ministry, at home. A listening ear helps solve a lot of problems. People may have ideas, but they've never been asked in a way what their thoughts were. So they never got those thoughts out. So being a listening ear. First thing we need to do is being a listening ear, listening to someone, is look at the speaker. Look at the person that's talking to us that needs our guidance and help. Maintain eye contact. Look at them. Talking to someone while they scan the room, study a computer screen, gaze out the window, is trying to hit a moving target. How much of that person's divided attention are you really getting? 50%? 5%? The person with your child, you might demand, look at me when I'm talking to you. But that's not the sort of thing we say to a lover, friend, colleague, or someone who came to us because they want to talk to us. So look at them. Don't look all over the room. Look at the person speaking to you. In most Western countries, eye contact is considered a basic ingredient of effective communication. When we talk, we look at each other in the eye. That doesn't mean that you have to sit there and just stare them down. But look at them. 2, be attentive but relax. Don't be fidgety. Don't be playing with your shirt, yourself, your hair, scratching your head, scratching your pants. Be attentive. Listen. Relax. The dictionary says to attend another person means to be present, give attention, apply or direct yourself, pay attention, remain ready to serve. Mentally screen out distractions. Someone coming in, knocking on the door, someone coming in the room, someone walking by you, someone, hey John, someone yelling. Because background activity and noise will distract you. Try not to focus on the person if they have an accent or from a different country and they're hard to understand. Don't focus on that. They'll become a distraction. When you're listening, being a listener for someone else, keep an open mind. Do not criticize. Do not look bad upon them. And when you're listening to someone like this, do not go telling others and gossip about it. Keep an open mind. Listen without jumping to conclusions. Remember that the speaker is using language to represent the thoughts and feelings inside his or her brain. You don't know what those thoughts and feelings are until you find out by listening. But don't go spilling, someone told you their story and you're the listening ear. Counsel them, help them, guide them. Don't go running out and telling, all your friends about it tomorrow. Number 4, listen to the words and try to picture what the person is saying. Allow your mind to create a mental model of the information being communicated. Whether a literal picture or an arrangement of abstract concepts, your brain will do the necessary work if you stay focused with senses fully alert. When listening for long stretches, concentrate and remember keywords and phrases. You can always jot down notes. We're going to talk about this later. 5. Ask questions. Questioning helps endure clarification of what the speaker is saying, facilitates understanding, and lets the person know that you're engaged. You don't want the person talking to you to feel like you're just blowing them off. They're there, they need your help. They need your ear. They've been looking for someone to talk to. You're the person. Listen. Ask. Remember in the Bible, ask, seek, and knock. 6. Avoid interrupting the speaker. Allow the speaker to complete his or her thought before responding, and do not anticipate what they're going to say. Interrupting sends a variety of messages. It says, I'm more important than you are. What I have to say is more interesting, accurate, or relevant. I don't really care what you think. I don't have time for this. This isn't conversation. It's just a contest. I'm going to win. Do not interrupt. One of the key things is pay attention to the delivery. Pay attention to the delivery that the person speaking to you, that's the delivery. What we're calling the delivery. How is the person sitting? Is the person talking to you fidgety and walking all around and jumpy? Is it a strong voice? A soft-spoken voice? Cautious voice? Did the person start from a position of strength and then fade as the conversation shifted? Are they animated by their body, firm and still, or shrinking before your eyes? Watch their movements, watch their expressions, watch how they look when they're talking. Watch how they display themselves. The last one we're going to discuss today is listen for what is not said. This person speaking to you, there might be things that aren't said, and as you listen to this conversation, things are going to come to your mind. Maybe they didn't say this, and maybe they didn't say that. This can be the most revealing part of your conversation, what is not said. It's just as obvious as there being an elephant in the room. Or does it simply go unsaid? Is something you know important to the person but never mentioned? This is active listening, people. This is being a good listening ear. The level most of us need to have in our conversations. And we need to have this in our conversation with our spouses, friends, kids, the youth in our church, and whoever we speak to. We're going to continue carrying on a series this week about being a listening ear. How to be a listening ear, how to help others, and what we need to do in our walk with God and Jesus Christ in our life. Have a blessed day, everyone. We'll continue tomorrow with a great topic. how to be a listening ear. We're going to carry this on all week because it's very important, and I'm trying to get each and every one of you to be a better listening ear to everyone you talk to. God bless each and every one of you. Good night.